Alright, good morning and welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for being here. It's 12:22 as I begin this video. That could be significant. 222 1222. Alright, this is going to be a similar video, but maybe a different side of the picture from yesterday's video. And I put the microphone closer to me in hopes that you'll hear me better than you hear the TV upstairs. I'm sorry for the background noise. Miss Mary's watching the news. But hopefully it won't be too distracting, but it is part of the video. Alright, so now it's 1223. It's like there's a beginning, something's beginning. It might be the beginning of the end. It's also February 22nd. So there's a lot of twos showing up in this reading so far. Alright, the music that came through was similar to yesterday's. I had the first one that I got was, and this is a different phone than the other phone, just so you're aware. It might not work. The service is out on our AT&T phones. Let's see. Let's see if I can. Wild as Her. Here we go. Corey Kent, Wild as Her. And it goes like this. Oh, I can't get it. Oh, there it is. She never wanted to be white picket fenced in. Her heart's like a feather in a Tulsa wind. A sea salt breeze will bring her to life. And all them other boys say she's a goodbye girl. She'll wreck your world and leave before the morning sun. But here she is free. She's free right next to me, 'cause I ain't trying to tame her love. I keep the windows down and the wind in her hair, keep her heart hanging on around every turn. She ain't scared to get tied down, scared to get burned. Just looking for somebody as wild as her, wild, wild. Saw that highway unwind in her deep brown eyes. She saw a long stretch of dirt road dreaming in mine. She ain't living for a diamond ring, she's just living like the rock and roll song she sings out loud. We're burning it down, blazing up a trail of smoke. Wherever we go, wherever we go. That's where she calls home. I keep the windows down and the wind in her hair. Keep her heart hanging on around every turn. She ain't scared to get tied down, she's scared to get burned. Just looking for somebody as wild as her. Wild, wild, yeah. I ain't trying to fix her, I just want to kiss her, fuel a little fire in her soul. We don't say forever, but when we're together, I swear, no, we ain't ever letting go. 'Cause she knows I keep the windows down and the wind in her hair, keep her heart hanging on around every turn. She ain't scared to get tied down, she's scared to get burned. Just looking for somebody as wild as her. Wild, wild, yeah. So this person is somebody who doesn't want commitment. In fact, they have decided they are not going to be committed, and with most people, when they try to start talking about commitment, they end up wrecking their world. She'll wreck your world and leave before the morning sun. So she'll come in and probably have sex with you, use you, steal from you, whatever she does. This is a wild person. And I said, why do you keep giving me this song? And I got this. Breakdown Seether. And it goes like this. The sun is gone and the flowers rot. Words are spaces between us. And I should have been drowned in the rivers I found of token lost. And I should have been down when you made me, and I should have been down when you made me insecure. So break me down if it makes you feel right. and hate me now if it keeps you all right. You can break me down if it takes all your might, because I'm so much more than meets the eye. And I'm the one you can never trust, because wounds are ways to reveal us. And yeah, I could have tried and devoted my life to both of us, but what a waste of my time when the world we had was yours. So break me down if it makes you feel right. So break me down and hate me now if it keeps you all right. So break me down. You can break me down if it takes all your might, because I'm so much more than all your lies. Remember I told you yesterday somebody was a liar and they had told a big lie. Hate me, break me down, so break me down, so break me down, if it makes you feel right, so break me down, and hate me now if it keeps you all right, so break me down. You can break me down if it takes all your might, because I'm so much more than meets the eye. In other words, you're not going to break me down. You can try, but you're not going to break me down. And you thought this person was somebody that you could be with, I guess, because they didn't want commitment and neither did you. And now the relationship is somehow, it feels like it's falling apart. It feels like you were together because neither of you really wanted commitment. You just wanted somebody as wild as you, because you were in a wild place in life. And you got somebody that was as wild as you, but what they failed to realize is there was a part of you that they had never known. There's another side to you that you hide from this person. And this person has lied. Somehow they've lied and it caused you damage. There's a lot going on here, and I think this is somehow connected to the video I did last weekend on Sunday about somebody throwing a relationship in somebody else's face. And I think yesterday that's what was happening, is we were seeing both sides of that at the same time, and it was confusing. But today Spirit just wants to deal with one side of this, the side of this that's breaking down. Alright, so show me with the tarot how you're working. And we do have a full moon coming up on Saturday at about 7:30 a.m. It's in the sign of Leo, I believe. And it's going to appear smaller than usual because it's going to be at its furthest place away from the earth and the sun. Alright, Spirit, show me how you're working here. I'm still not feeling well. I'm actually feeling worse today. But hopefully I'm going to get over this COVID soon. I've never had COVID before in my life, but somehow I got it. Alright, show me how you're working here, Spirit. How are you working in breakdown? There's a tower and an emperor. I think we had the tower and the empress yesterday. Remember I said this was the other side of the story? There's an emperor, a very powerful masculine energy that's having a moment of clarity, or something's happening to bring their world crashing down. Alright, what's the energy to overcome? This person has sex on their brain a lot. They have something going on with their nose. They may have had a microscope in their nose recently for some reason. The world is here, and injustice. So the energy to overcome is that something's ending because of an injustice. And what's going to pull it together? You're ending something because you're tired of the injustice. The Lovers is here. The Hierophant is here. The Devil is here. And the Chariot is here. The Chariot, I think, actually came out in reverse. So you have a choice about this higher level commitment, and you have a strong desire to move on, but you can't. And you're seeing the truth about this. Alright, let's get an idea of how this happened. May I see how this happened, please? Is there anything in this deck that can show me how this happened? There's a lot going on in this situation. Pathway card. You're on the wrong path. In the wrong house. You're expecting some sudden wealth. The courthouse is here. Alright. Show me how this happened, Spirit. Good, strong answers only, please. A privileged lady came out in reverse. So there was a woman with privilege, but she doesn't have any privilege anymore. So she's spent all of her money, possibly. What's being hidden? Or she no longer has access to her money. That somebody here is going to go on a journey. We saw that yesterday. Yesterday they were trying to avoid, look, the courthouse. They're going on a journey, possibly so they can go to court. And what's being shown? You're hiding the fact that you're going on a journey. What's being shown is that you're not thinking about this. What's going to happen next? So you're pretending like you're not thinking about this. Somebody's going to have a family room and they're going to have poverty. Oh, and a coffin. Maybe that's going to be a transformation here. Or somebody could be dying. So there's a lady who has no privilege. Somebody's secretly going on a journey. They're pretending like they're not thinking about this, or perhaps they're not thinking about this. What do you mean they're not thinking about this? What do you mean they're not thinking about this? It's about a main female and a great fortune. And you're not concerned. So maybe this privileged lady was your main female, and now she doesn't have any money, and so you're not going to think about this anymore. You're going to go stay on somebody's family room. You're going to go live with somebody, maybe a family member, because of not having any money and not caring anymore. You don't care anymore. This person has broken you down. Show me the breakdown, Spirit. What happened with the privileged lady? Card in the wrong deck. We have some cards in the wrong deck here. We have a mature woman in a courtship. So you might be going to stay with somebody that you're going to date, and they're older, a lot more mature person. You're strategizing and you're at your breaking point. Trying to come up with a strategy, but I can't come up with a strategy. I'm at my breaking point with this strategy. There's competition and I'm at my breaking point. Show me how this happened with the privileged lady. This privileged lady, somebody's fantasizing and they're at their breaking point. She may have cheated on you and you found out about it. Show me how this happened with the privileged lady. You moved on. I'm letting you go now so we can both move on. So you're moving on from this privileged lady who no longer has any money. What's being hidden? There's a friendship. There's a friendship, okay? It's not the right time. It's your choice if you want to let them go. Enough is enough of them not being for you and taking it slow. Somebody here is incomparable, and I have a feeling it's this friend. And you're like, it's never the right time, and I'm going to make a choice to let them go. You're going to move on from this privileged lady because you feel like they're no longer for you. You've had enough with having things to go so slow. Maybe when it comes to this journey, you and this friend even look alike. Alright, what's being shown? That you're telepathic. This is all in your head. And you may have drank something recently, or you may be drinking to escape, to get this out of your head. What's your telepathy? You're having this tower moment. What's your epiphany? That you have to eliminate somebody? I'm missing you and I'm making silent moves. Right now, act like you're focusing on yourself. So you're realizing you have to eliminate somebody. They're missing you, making silent moves, and you have to focus on yourself. All right, what's going to happen next? You're going to feel regret because you're on the verge of telling somebody something, but you won't. Why won't you tell them? Because of having a fling. Okay, this is the lie that was told. You're on the verge and you regret that you told somebody something. You told them that there was a fling. They will call. I'm not a player. I just want you to be my friend and support me so I can trust this plan. But somebody had a fling and they called and they acted like they weren't a player, but they were just a friend. I'm just trying to support my friend and trust the plan. What's the truth about having flings and stuff? That's where the apology comes in, because I told you it was only you. But you lied. It wasn't only you. There was someone else. There was a competition. And now you know you have to eliminate somebody because they're not going to wait for you. What's the tower? You did not forever change my life. Clarify how that is. Because you're making a decision. It has to do with a decision in divine timing to have a divine union. So if somebody thought they had forever changed their life without even trying, but truly you're making a decision to have a divine union. And you're not angry either. Why is the Emperor here? Because of partying and online dating. Somebody's been partying and online dating. And you're having an epiphany that you're going to decide to have a divine union. Alright. Why is the world here with injustice? Because of stalking. Don't force it. You've been stalking. And maybe staying up at night a little bit. Why is the Lovers here? Because you're at your breaking point about fantasizing and the competition. Why is the Hierophant here? Because of somebody being in denial about a mistake they can't erase when it comes to a love triangle and the grass not being greener. So you went towards the wrong person. Why is the Devil here? Because you have a strong desire to have your freedom and not to be so pissed off all the time. And why is the Chariot here? Because you want healing. You've been pretending. Why is Judgment here? Because you're no longer arrogant. Why were you arrogant in the beginning? Because somebody was waiting for you. You had a dying love. You didn't want to be self-pleasing. And now you're worried, and you should be, because you kept this person waiting. And it looks like it was a divine union. Unsent messages in reverse. So you may have started talking to this person about this. Or you may be about to start talking to this person about this. It looks like you're moving on or have moved on from someone. And secretly you're about to go on a journey to have a divine union. Because somebody's partying and online dating. I think you should realize that the person you're with is not in love with you and you're not in love with them. And you're healing from this. And it's helped you to deal with your arrogance. You had a lot of arrogance. That's never a good thing. But at least you're realizing it. Alright, show me how the person feels who's getting left behind here. They're receptive and an apology. Show me how the person feels who's getting left behind. They're clashing because of an apology. The person who's getting left behind, how do they feel? They're avoiding clashing. Show me how the person feels who's getting left behind here. They want intimacy, closeness, sexuality. Alright, why do they want intimacy? Because they want it to be only you. They only want to be with you. How do you feel about them? Euphoric. What is euphoric about? You've reached your limit with being trapped and hoping. So what are you going to do about it? You're going to avoid your vows. I think this means you're going to leave somebody you're committed to. Clarify avoiding vows. It's like you don't want to have a commitment. You have a resentment because of somebody who's clinging and crying all the time. So somebody's like begging you to stay. And you don't want them. You want somebody else. What's going to be the outcome here? You're going to have a deep misunderstanding. And what is the deep misunderstanding? A lot of confusion. Outcome of the confusion. Somebody's going to be addicted. Clarify the addiction. Oh, you might just be infatuated and you're conflicted by how much chemistry there is. Why are you conflicted about chemistry? Because somebody's a friend of yours, but they are frozen. They don't talk to you. They have nothing to say to you, and they're supposed to be your friend. Why are they acting this way? Because they're getting clarity on how shallow you are, and you need a second chance, or they want a second chance. What kind of second chance do they want? It's time for an apology. Clarify the apology that it's time for. They feel like they're better off, and they have illusions. Clarify the illusions they have. They think they can roam wild and be sidetracked and not chase and have a lot of lust. This person is really twisted up in the head. I can see why you're trying to get away from them. Alright, let's pull tarot on this with the Yin Yang Oracle. What's the tower this Emperor is having? They're thinking about you and spying from a fake account. What are they thinking? They're thinking that in the spring there's going to be a tower, an unexpected storm. Clarify the tower. Use your intuition. Somebody is no longer in denial about wanting to have a reunion with you. This person is planning on being with you in the spring. And they know it's going to cause problems for them wherever they're leaving from. Why is the Emperor here? Because he's having a breakthrough. This Emperor is having a tower moment and realizing, I want to have a reunion with this soul tie. This is what I truly want. They've soul searched. We saw that yesterday. And they want to be with their spiritual connection. Why is the world here? Because of an apology and a lot of fears and limitations. So what's ending is you constantly being afraid and having to apologize and forgive somebody. Why is justice here? Because the injustice is that somebody's clinging to their comfort zone. It's like you've been in this place where you're constantly having to apologize to somebody for things you haven't even done. Why is the Lovers here? Because you're not going to have any regret. You're going to make a choice and have no regret. Why is the Hierophant here? Because last summer, or at some summer in the past, there was disharmony, triggers, and conflict. Something triggered you when it came to this divine union. Why is the Devil here? Because you're going to tell somebody that you want to come see them. You're going to get a message about travel or communication, and it's about Mercury. A strong desire to travel, to communicate, and to tell you about the dark shit that I've been through. Clarify the Moon, the dark shit. It's memories you have. What are the memories? The memories are that I've been too far away from you, and I want to have a new opportunity with you. I remember now that I'm supposed to be with you. I've been through this dark time with this other person, and it's reminded me of how much I desire being with you and having this new opportunity with you. Alright, why is the Chariot in reverse? Because I don't want to be tempted and deceptive anymore. Oh, card in the wrong deck alert. And I'm not alone. I'm not alone. I don't want to deceive you anymore about being alone. What's the truth? The truth is that I'm ending it because this person is not nurturing and compassionate, and I want to have my wish fulfillment. Clarify your wish fulfillment. I'm taking action and having courage to have a new beginning. And what's Judgment? Guilt and past lack and suffering. What about them? That's caused you to be cold and detached, and you're realizing the truth is that you want to be in your life purpose and stop seeing yourself in a broken mirror. You start seeing your part in this, and you want a family, home, and commitment. You want to get into your life purpose. You've been cold and detached to somebody because you were afraid of the truth. Clarify their life purpose. Their life purpose is for them to take a new opportunity, to take a leap of faith towards their freedom and stop being so closed off, guarded, and resistant. And their ancestors and guides are helping them with this. What's going to be the outcome here? No more lack and doubt. All right, what else? You're remembering and awakening that you didn't make the right decision. What are you going to do about that? You're going to realize that it's time for you to express the truth. And what is this truth? That somebody's a divine feminine, and you've been in separation from her. What are you going to do about it? You're going to make this person a Venus offer. You're making her an offer because you have assistance from your spirit guides. Wow. Okay, we're really seeing the other side of this, aren't we? Let's see where the Divine Masculine is here. Where are you at, Divine Masculine? The answer is no in reverse. What do you mean it's not? It's not no. In the winter, the answer was not no in the winter. What was the answer in the winter? The answer was I was afraid to say yes. All right. Well, where are you now? Now you've decided that you're working on your inner child and something's going to happen in the spring. All right, where's Divine Feminine at? Divine Feminine, your tribe, you not being in your tribe is no longer a barrier. What do you mean? You're ending something. It's divine time that something ends. All right, and what's connecting you two? You're understanding this. What are you understanding about this? That you need healing and that you're admired. You're admired. What's going to be the outcome here? Your free will, always. Your free will is always the outcome. What will you do with your free will, Divine Masculine? You want to be alone. You're at a crossroads about whether or not you should be alone right now. What are you leaning towards? Having self-worth. That's beautiful. Divine Feminine, what are you planning on doing? You want to have a commitment. What's going to be the outcome of your commitment? Twin flame is here, and deception. Because they are going to make you an offer. Clarify the offer. The 5D is here. Be patient with the offer. They're going to make you an offer. Be patient. The 5D is helping them. You want to have a commitment with a twin flame. You're saying you don't want to, but you're deceiving yourself. And they're going to make you an offer. We've seen it twice. They're recognizing something about a karmic partner. Outcome of the offer for the twin flame. You're going to go in a new direction in the summer. Outcome of your new direction. The summer is here. What about the summer? That's going to be the end of the cycle when you refocus. What are you refocusing on? The fall. So you have a lot of seasons showing up. Why all these seasons showing up? Because you're recognizing that you haven't seen your part in this. What is your part in this? That you didn't see the signs of separation. So what are you going to do differently now to make this? You're going through a huge metamorphosis, both of you. And it's coming through a tower, destruction. Why is destruction on the bottom of the deck? Because of a divine masculine who was unawakened. And they had a third party. And it was a place, I think. Something. What's the outcome of divine masculine being unawakened? Purging is here. And observing. Why is he observing? Because he doesn't want to settle. Settle for what? He wants to return. He has big dreams. Outcome of returning. No more pride and ego. He's contemplating his pride and ego. What do you mean he's not contemplating his pride and ego? That's his big dreams. What's going to be the outcome of his big dreams? He's going to have to abandon somebody and take action. Will he? There's not going to be a soulmate anymore. He's taking action. Yeah, it looks like he's going to finally move on from this soulmate. And it looks like it's happening fairly soon. Alright, why is the Tower and the Emperor here? Because this person needs stability, trust, and a second chance. Why is the world here with injustice? Because somebody's lost their patience with a soulmate who has a new love. And why is the Lovers, the Hierophant, the Devil, and the Chariot over here? Because you're releasing them and making a decision. What decision are you making? To no longer wait or leave somebody waiting because somebody has an addiction. And you have an obsession with the twin flame. Why is justice here? Judgment, rather, I'm sorry. Judgment is here because of a friendship that's true love and regret about marriage. Because it caused interference. Anything else we need to know? What's going on with the new love and the soulmate? It's fate. It's strictly sexual. They've not learned their lesson. They're in denial. They're on different pages. And they're vulnerable. It's not protected. So it looks like they cheated or they are cheating and this person's found out or is about to find out. What would this divine masculine say to this divine feminine? Booty call. If you only knew how much I care about you. So they desire you a lot. What would she say in return? She would say, I smile when I read that. And I can't love you the way that I want. I'm falling in love with you. What would he say in return? I'm reading our text now and wanting to text you, but I don't want to look pressed. Girl, I love all of you. And tell me again why you're single. So it looks like you all are going to end up together. Alright, what would Divine Masculine's friend say to him? May I see, please? You've worked hard to get where you are. If you see something, say something. So you're seeing signs that this person is cheating and you need to speak up. What would Divine Feminine's best friend say to her? It's okay to brag and be kind to your past self. So you have something to brag about, it sounds like. Maybe this relationship. Alright, angels, what would you say? We haven't had a bit of tea yet, have we? Somebody's surrendering. They love their music. They're seeing the truth. They're having vision that there's hope here. Alright, anything else? You're going to see miracles because of wisdom. You have a lot of fire, power, and there's a divine plan. Alright, let's just for fun see what the tea is about this situation. What's the tea here? Somebody's going to fight for what they love, claiming what's yours. Love is a battlefield. Alright, outcome of fighting for what you love. Oh, card in the wrong deck alert. You're going to take action because you have a very hot attraction to somebody. And there's gossip, Spirit says. Alright, what's the gossip? Somebody's getting a divorce and they're centered in line with the universe. Anything else we need to know? Somebody's not a bugaboo. Alright. Somebody's a great actor. They're brainstorming and figuring shit out. They're going to keep a promise because somebody's outdated. And they need to check themselves. One more time, Spirit says. Somebody needs to stop venting and talking about your issues and investigating. So they're being nosy. They're probably looking through your phone to see what you're saying to this person. I think that you are about to end up with this person, and that's all there is to say. Can we see what spellcasting would say to Divine Masculine, please? You're going to be empowered. Why are they going to be empowered? Because they're going to stop grieving. Alright. What are they grieving about? Their confidence. You remember that in the song it said, you've been pretty much broken me down to nothing. And they're going to have courage. What about Divine Feminine? Divine Feminine Spirit's about to lighten your load. How is that possible? All of my financial cards are at home. Because of an inspiration that's going to bring you peace. Can you clarify that further? It has to do with animals and healing. Alright, what's connecting you to? Strength. Whoops. And your dreams. I have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries twice, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Taurus, Capricorn, Taurus, and Libra again. What's connecting you is you're strong and your dreams are here. What else is connecting these two people, Spirit? The truth, and you're going to get closure, I think, from this other relationship. Alright, I'm going to pull you some guidance, and then we're going to close. May I have guidance, please, Holy Spirit? Thank you so very much. We've been getting this one a lot. Shaman of Skulls. We could also have a Cancer vibe here, and a Leo vibe. Number 34, Shaman of Skulls. In your heart, you've been asking for something different, something more, and the universe is answering your prayers. You do not need to be afraid of the changes happening or that are going to happen for you. They are part of the answer from the universe. You might feel uncertain because you cannot see how it is all going to work out. But know that the universe is caring for you and will provide a way to move through the transition with grace. You are not crazy to willingly enter the experience. There is nothing that you need to avoid and so much that you will gain. Number 7, Moonchild. You have an opportunity to manifest something that you want very much. The divine wants to bless you with assistance to bring a cherished dream to life. Begin by admitting the true desires of your heart, and then you have to let go of control as you trust enough to let it happen. You'll know when you're really doing this because you'll feel scared at first. You'll wonder if it's okay to surrender quite so much. It is. Ask for what you want and need without any shame, guilt, or hesitation, and then relax and allow the universe to do its thing. And it shall do its thing. May I have trinkets, please, Holy Spirit? I got a piece of crystal, a compass with a ring that has a piece of turquoise on it. I got a whole bunch of skulls. I got a deer, it's a buck. I got We Are All Mad here. Yeah, this is connected to the Alice in Wonderland reading. Me versus me. A crescent moon with a baby. Somehow there could be a baby involved here. A holly hobby. Somebody's name could be Holly. I have an owl. Remember the wisdom? The way I feel about you makes my heart long to be free. A cross. A kitty cat. Made with love. The word love. Simply be. And somebody got the engagement ring. Alright, trinkets, please. I have a feather, a bear, a horse, a prick or cactus, a gear, I call it a metalhead, a piece of crystal, a ball, a sailboat, a key, young and strong, and a heart with a flower, and a fortune cookie that says, romance could divert your attention away from money matters today. Alright, I think we see what's going on here. I think that you're going to end up with this twin flame. You're going to finally have the courage to take action. And it may be coming from the moon. Let's see what Moonology has to say real quick. Moonology, what message do you have for this full moon coming up on Saturday? Take inspired action and then relax, just like it said in the book. And step into your power. We have Aries, we have Cancer, and we have Virgo. All right, you heard the man. I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.